5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, 0. Then open eyes. Over to Sarojini ma'am. Live stream has started. You can start.
Okay, thank you, Abhijit. My humble salutations to our parents, our gurus, Jnana Brahma Swami Sundar Chaitanyanandji, Dhyana Brahma Pitama Dr. Subhash Patriji, Guru Mata Swarnamala ji, Ekathva Gudakesha grandmaster Shri Prabodh Achyutha ji, Swadhyaya yogi Shri Pradeep Anbudh ji, to Dana Miriam, the author of Sitayanam, organizing members, Dr. Manjuani Madam, Sri Sumanji, Sri Abhijit ji, Sharanama Madam, and to all the participant friends. So yesterday, we have seen that there is something going on. Though they look very friendly, but inside there are some tensions are going on, which Soma could understand. And in Mithila, and then there is a difference between Mithila and then Ayodhya in many ways. So whatever Mata used to feel in Mithila, she used to express to Janak Baba, and he used to make her speak out before the public. That's how Janak Baba used to respect Sita Mata's opinions. Here, even though Sita Mata knows there are some differences where she wants to make them harmonious, but here that freedom is not there. So she felt, and then even Soma, Meenakshi were also felt the same thing. They expressed among themselves. After that, they felt that after they went into the forest, Sita and Rama, and they were looking very happy. So Meenakshi expressed that Mata is looking very happy, more joyful than before. Do you agree, Soma? So she said. Then Soma replied, you are seeing Mata's expressions from outside, what she shows to the world. But I see what is taking place underneath the surface. So this is the difference between Meenakshi and Soma. Soma, whatever Sita Mata has in her mind, has in her heart, Soma could understand everything. But Meenakshi, the outward expressions only she is able to understand. Then Meenakshi was surprised. What is that? Then Soma said, a joy is indeed bubbling over because that is the imprint she wants to leave when she departs from here. See, without anything, Soma could say this. So she wants people to remember her joyful look. When she won't be here, so people remember her joyous nature only. So she wants to leave those imprints, so that they can overcome that sorrow. Then Meenakshi is not understand what is this departing, what is this sorrow, with whom you are referring, Soma. Then said, didn't you notice that bitterness that has taken out my Maharani Kaikeyi? Have you not seen the dark looks of her? So Meenakshi was a bit confused. And then Soma said, okay, leave it, all those things. Let us enjoy what the time we have. But Meenakshi, she understood, half she did not understand. That is worrying her a lot. And some servants are also talking few things which they are not understanding, but something is going on underneath. They could understand that much. So later, Meenakshi thought maybe Soma knows many things, but this time she may not be all that correct. Like that, she thought. Nothing is going against anything. Everything is going fine. She thought like that. But few days later, they have learned that the kingdom of Ayodhya was about to be turned upside down, not from an external enemy, but an internal one. These words have come. So those few days were very difficult to digest those things. Means that what happens when we hear some negative thing, that will be pinching us like anything. We wanted to take it out from our mind, but it won't go so easily. That is with negativity. The more we wanted to remove it, the more it comes and stays. So with Meenakshi, the same thing is going on. Then meanwhile, Mata has come and she told about the departure. Means they were exiled. She asked, Ram has agreed to take me into the exile. Since there is no possibility of separation, wherever Ram is, Sita will be there. And wherever Sita will be there Ram will be. So for some time, she has given for these four girls to understand. They were speechless. So none of them have showed much emotion. And she said that a great sorrow will come upon this kingdom and it will be vulnerable. And there will, so many people will try to take advantage when in Ram's absence. But wherever we are, he will protect the kingdom. That much I know. I must also do my part. This is another incredible thing. See, definitely he will protect his kingdom. The distance does not matter for him. But I also have to do my part to protect this kingdom. Mainly, I depend on you four people to help me fulfill my responsibilities here. Then they asked, do we have to stay here, Mata, without you? We thought that we will go back to Mithila. No, she said, Urmila will be here. You all should help her. You all have to take care of her. And you must maintain my presence here the best you can. So how long you will be, Mata? Usha asked in a very shaky voice. Then she said, after a pause, she said, 14 years. Then Meenakshi could not withstand to this word. Do we survive that long, Sita Mata, without you? Then she made her understand, Meenakshi, you will have to learn to see beyond my physical presence. When I'm there, it is nothing great to feel it. But when I'm not there, you all have to maintain that my presence in among all also, not only in you. Meenakshi said, I did not understand what you're saying. Doesn't matter, one day you will understand, she said. So when you had to leave means tomorrow morning. So soon? So little bit time is also not there. Then she said, that much time is not there. Then Soma said, I must get ready. She is about to start moving. Then she hold her arm, said, this time you are not accompanying me. Your presence is more required here in this palace than fulfilling my responsibility. Be with me. So all of you serve much better by maintaining my presence. When I'm in here, you all are doing very well. But in my absence also, you all have to do very well, much more better than this. And trying to uplift the spirit among all the people, that is another responsibility. Because everybody will be in distress. They'll be disorganized. You four have to take care of each and every one. So, is there any time for preparation? She said, there is nothing to prepare, Meenakshi. I will tell you what to do, how to do it. So she took them to hallway outside her room, Sitamata's room, where she had constructed a small shrine. A large bowl was placed beside the shrine, closing her eyes, and some words she uttered. Then Mata placed her hand over the bowl. From there, some flames shot out of her open palm and into the bowl. And she spoke in a very serious and steady voice. Then she told these people, I have put my energy into this flame. I have put my energy into this flame. You all have to watch over it. Don't let it diminish while I'm away. Your prayers and care for it will ensure that it does not go out, it does not diminish. This flame will form a protective shield for the palace. But you must care for it and guard it as you would care for me. As you are taking care of me, you have to take care of this flame. Ghee is not required, only mantras, day and night. So she taught the mantras what they have to recite. I will be in this fire, and when the time is right, I will draw it back into my being. And it will self-extinguish. Means automatically it will put off when our work is done. Then you will know the work that Ram and I are setting out to accomplish is complete. Our task is fulfilled. And our return will be very sure within short time. Through this flame, I will be able to spread my love through this kingdom. This is what she has done. Through this flame, I will be able to spread my love throughout this kingdom. And you will be able to send your love and prayers to me. This is what Prabodh teaches us. Master aura. So I will send my energies. Then from other side, some energies, it will be doubled, multiplied. So here also Sita Mata is saying that you have to, chanting mantras is one thing, and you have to send your love and prayers to me on my name. Then I will spread it throughout the kingdom. So that much means masters, grandmasters, the frequency is totally different. They will take from everyone and they will spread it to the whole kingdom. So here Sitamata, all these four maids will do the turn by turn, they will do chant mantras and everything, they will send love. Then Sitamata will take it and multiply, and then she will send the love vibrations throughout Kosala kingdom. For it is this love and that will protect us all. So only through love we can protect ourselves. That is what our grandmaster teaches. Share, share, share all the time. Whatever you do, share it, share it. Share the energies. Oneness says the same thing here. Sita Mata said. This says this love only will protect us. We can say dharmo rakshati rakshitaha. None of us understood very well, according to me, Meenakshi is saying. But Soma understood about, except Soma, none of us could understand anything. But certain instructions she has given, we will follow that. Then Masita Mata said to Usha, take care of Sister Urmila very well. She'll go into deep meditation to help Lakshman with the tasks he will have. This is another thing. She'll go into deep meditation for 14 years. See that she will not come out from the meditation. So you all have to take care of her time to time. Stay by her side all times. One should watch her. Soma, you must be a vehicle for my love to sustain Kausalya Mata. So you have to take care of Sauta Kausalya Mata, Ram's mother, who will undergo great suffering in his absence because Rama is going for exile. So Kausalya Mata cannot live without him. You have to take care of till he comes back. Okay, you have to take Kausalya Mata's welfare. You have to think of it. You have to serve very well in his absence. Serve her as you would serve me. Say, you are serving me so well. Same way you have to extend it to Kausalya Mata. Soma said, okay, she nodded her head. Rohana, bring my love and peace of mind to Sumitra Ma, Lakshman's mother. She is spiritually advanced and will rely much on Mahadev. Spiritually advanced Sumitra. Mitra, Kalyan Mitra, Prabodh sir always says. Sumitra means good, very good. So she is more towards Mahadev. She is into her own state, but even then you have to take care of her because Lakshma is helping us there. Assist her with her pujas for Sumitra Mata. Then Mata turned to me, to Meenakshi. As she looked at me thoughtfully, so Meenakshi only asked in between, Mata, how can I serve you when you are not, when you won't be here? She replied slowly, I will need you to look after Kaikeyi. You have to take care of Kaikeyi Mata. So this particular sentence made it for Meenakshi horrible position. A look of horror crossed my face, she says. But I did not utter a word. She needs most of the care, for she will be disdained and abandoned by all, because the act what she has done, everyone will abandon her. That time, one should take care of very, very well. So, Meenakshi, you had to do this duty. When she returns to her senses, she will be unforgiving of herself. Because when we do some wrong thing, for some reasons, we won't think of it. But later on, we start repenting it. That time, it's miserable that we cannot forgive ourselves. So that is the time your service is most required there. Ram loves her a great deal and will want to help restore her sense of dignity and self-worth. So when Ram returns, he wants to see the Kaikeyi Mata, whom he loves a lot, and she should restore her sense of dignity and self-worth. These two words are very meaningful. Self-dignity, sense of dignity and self-worth. She should not feel any sort of guilt feeling. So make her see, make her all right to come back to that state. So Meenakshi said, she is the cause for all these sorrows to everyone, and you are asking me to take care of her. Then Mata said, it only appears that way. She is but a vehicle for our departure. See, outside reason is one thing, inside reason is one thing. Here also, Maya and Mahima, we can say, illusion and reality. Illusion is that because of Mata's words, because of her wishes, Rama had gone to exile. But inside, the reality is that through her, it is a cause for departure. And her mental weakness allowed her to be used in this way. Yes, sometimes we feel some negativity in us. And we are told that each and every thought of ours will go into some plane. Suppose my intentions are a bit normal or very casual, then it goes to that plane where that casual dimension or a normal dimension or a stronger dimension, then it will go and manifest the thing. If my intentions are very weak, slowly it will manifest. Slowly. If my intentions are strong, that will manifest very fast. So here also Mata Kaikeyi, in a firm voice, since long, whatever her desires are there, she had put before Dasratha. So that has manifested immediately. The stronger the intention, the manifestation is very faster. That's what here she is saying. There is a her mental weakness, the negative feeling of ours, has allowed her to be used in this way, which is why we must not abandon her. The reason is not at all, she is not at all the reason for it, though she looks like for our outside. So she should be taken care. She should not be abandoned. She looked from one of us to another. There is a greater plan that we are fulfilling. See, we have a great plan for it. For that we are going. Behind every misfortune as a hidden blessing. This is one thing. Before she told Meenakshi also same thing. I am unfortunate. Sometimes see, then Soma made her understand. If you don't have that misfortune, you wouldn't have been in this Janak Baba's Rajmahal. You would not have served Sita Mata. So which will you will consider? You will consider this misfortune or the fortune of being with Sita Mata or Janak Baba? So do you consider yourself that you're unfortunate? Because of that reason, you could come here. So there, it's to understand it's very difficult, but we have to keep on thinking of it. Inquiry, this is called inquiry. So how is it possible? They are saying something and going, Mata is something. All the people are saying that Kaikeyi Mata is wrong, but Sita is saying something else. No, she is a cause for us to go for exile. We have a plan, great plan. We have to fulfill it. So behind every misfortune, there is a hidden blessing will be there. That these words to be noted, golden letters. The journey through the jungles is necessary. Now they are going to the forest. That is very necessary. Hermitages are being attacked and destroyed. So she, after coming from the jungle, she said, so much encroachment is going on. Some disharmony is there. There's many things she had expressed. Now she is saying, hermitages, all the Rishi ashrams are attacked and destroyed completely. And without the centers of learning, the sacred Vedas will not be preserved for the coming ages. That is because the Gurukulas, hermitages means Gurukulas. There will be some disciples will be there, teaching, learning will be going on. Through that, many people, when they come outside, many people will learn these Vedas. So the Veda center, learning center, if it is destroyed, how can we protect our culture? So for that reason, we are going. A new civilization is yearning to be born. Every time this newness will crop up into civilization. We must all do our part in helping with that part. So everyone should try to help to retain that Vedas. So she told the midnight is over, almost the morning, very early morning, they have to leave. Now you all have to go for and rest for a while. We have to go out. So everybody is dispersed. it is the attitude Meenakshi. She added only one need to search for it. It is the attitude Meenakshi with which one encounters life. That determines whether one can turn a misfortune into a blessing. In Nidra also, she told, so if you want that misfortune to become fortune, so you have to work hard in a righteous way, not to curse yourself. If you work in a positive way, that will become a blessing. That is the only way to convert all our negativity into positivity. So Meenakshi could not understand what hidden blessing is there. Still is not that matured she is. So Dasrath Maharaja was asking Sri Rama to not to leave this place, Ayodhya. But Sri Rama explained again and again that he had no choice but to fulfill his dharma. See, she asked Dasharatha, her wish to be fulfilled. That is only dharma. So I have to follow my dharma. Maharaja then pleaded with Sita not to leave with him, so that Rama may not go like that. Drashta is helping. Maharani Kausalya also asked how to show our face to Janak Maharaj. We have brought his daughter to our house, to Ayodhya. Now you both are leaving for that, leaving this place for some reason. But what will we tell? Where is the Sita Mata's mistake is there? Where should she go? If Janak Baba asks, what will we tell? Then Sita responded very calmly that she said, I already took permission from my father Janak Baba. Then Kausalya Mata was astonished. Oh, when did he come? We did not meet him. She said, his physical presence is not required for me to communicate with him. I would never take such a step without his blessing. So anything I'm doing, I have to take his blessing. So for us, physical presence is that meeting is not required. So now no one could speak anything when Janak Baba has given her blessing. So who can speak anything against her? So we had to assume it was for the greater good, because the Janak Baba and Sita Mata's connection is totally different. And according to Janak Baba, Sita does everything in a righteous way and to for the welfare of the entire universe. So everybody has thought some greater good will be done. So everybody gathered in the early morning, the courtyard, to see the Sri Ram, Sita, and Lakshmana to moving for exile. That rain, how it is, means sorrow. Sorrow rain is going on there. The four students, these servants also stood at one side, and to see these three ascetics, to say goodbye to them. So they did not think that Sita Mata will speak again. But she stepped aside and came to us, taking our hands one by one. She said, you all have helped me so well, served me. She said very quietly. And I know that you will continue to do so. My love will always be with you. So in that very busy moment also, she had come, and because the servants purely depending on her, they left their hometown, home place, and they came here. But Sita Mata, she knows how to take care of them. And Meenakshi, unable to understand, digest this. When will I see her again? Same thing she expressed. Mata, 14 years seemed an eternity to me. Then Mata looked at Meenakshi and said, I will see you again, Meenakshi. I promise you that. Then, with a parting glance, she turned and walked away, Sita Mata. So many people started to follow them, unable to leave them. But Usha and as Soma said, we have to be here only. We should not move with them. We have to take care of our duties. She told everyone, all the other three maids. She placed her hand on everybody's shoulders, these three shoulders. So Mata would not like if we follow her. We must get back to our duties and continue as before. We have to follow her words. So Meenakshi is still feeling, without Mata, how can we do? Then Soma replied, with Mata only we are. Her presence is with us. She told us, no, we have to follow that. Let us not forget her words to us. We must maintain her presence, which means we must care for her room, her clothing, her jewels, everything. How the daily timetable used to go, in the same manner we have to follow everything. Especially, we have to take care of the fire. Let us go now to recite the mantra she taught us. We must believe she is still with us. That's all finally for she is with us. We should not give any sort of room for any other thinking. Next, we have come into next chapter. So Meenakshi, it took time for Meenakshi to settle down, to be into the new reality. Soma was the only one without any instruction. She is able to carry out the activity, whatever the Sita Mata has told her. So now she made the timetable to everyone, what time, which one will recite, be with the fire and recite chanting mantras. And other works are also there as taking out the clothes of Sita Mata, ornaments, everything, setting the room, decorating the room, everything. Only Sita Mata will not be there, but other works will be there. So that way we managed to keep Mata's presence with us. Now we are very, with the mindfulness, heartfulness, we are carrying our new duties that she assigned us. Now Soma's role has become more. Soma brought great comfort to Kaushalya Ma, because she's almost like Sita Mata, where how she has to be. And I thought to do the same to Kaikeyi Ma. So I learned from Soma how to put her into comfort. That was perhaps the most difficult task for in my life, because I could not deny that I labored a great resentment toward her. It took many weeks for me to accept that, and then that compassion, to extend that compassion. Now it began in me. It is flowing towards Kaikeyi Mata. Her long-time loyal servant had been exiled for having twisted the Maharani's mind. And none of the other servants are willing to go near anywhere to Kaikeyi Mata. So Dasrath Maharaja could not recover from his illness, and the Kausalya Mata and Sumitra Mata are taking care of Dasratha, and they have their own feelings, ill feelings are with us. So they are not talking to Kaikeyi Mata. So almost she was left alone. I am the only one who had to take. So every day Meenakshi is taking care to take her meals. In the beginning, she was not able to give that way with full wholeheartedness, but slowly she's starting. So each morning she used to knock the door or calling out, left the food, because she never opened the door. Never used to open the door, Kaikeyi Ma. For many days it went on like that. So Meenakshi used to return to her room. So after a few days, she found that the door is little bit open. So she could enter into. Then, so everything was disorganized there in Kaikeyi Mata's room because nobody was there to clean or anything. So the complete room was in a disarray. So at that moment, I forgot all her negative activities. And for the first time, I felt compassion for her wholeheartedly, although I kept my distance to fear to come too close to her. I kept my eyes lowered as Soma had instructed me to do. There in Ayodhya, the servants should not look up. They should keep their eyes down, shook their head, should speak, not directly looking into others' eyes. In Mithila, it is different. But in Ayodhya, they have to follow. They are servants, so they have to maintain that. So the Maharani do not know about, not much about her. She said, she asked, is that you who has been bringing the food to me each day? Then Meenakshi nodded her head. Who are you? Are you a new servant? So what to answer, Meenakshi didn't know about it. I was still new to Ayodhya. I could not consider myself a new servant, but suddenly she realized who I was. You are one of the servants who came with Sita from Mithila, aren't you? She recognized then. Then why have you taken care of for my meals? Kaikeyi Mata asked. So how could you take? I have done something wrong to Sita and Ram, and you have come from Ayodhya, Mithila too with Sita. So how could you do this great work? That's what Sita Kaikeyi Mata's expression. Don't you know what I have done to them? So her voice was becoming harsh, growing louder. So Meenakshi just a little bit moved back. Then replied slowly, I am following the instructions of Sita Mata. Kaikeyi Mata was looked shocked. Then suddenly a tear starting in her. Leave me, leave me, leave. That in a louder voice she started saying. But Meenakshi got the courage to ask that I can help you if you need anything. But those words came from my mouth because she is loudly she is speaking. Maharaji, please let me clean your room and help you with a bath and to dress. See, in that room, completely so many days were over, no cleaning was done, some smell is coming, it is smelling like anything. It was a closed room. So again she said, leave me again. So Meenakshi came back. She came to this flame and she cried, I'm trying to help her, Mata, what to do. I'm doing my best, but she is unreachable. Tears are rolling down from Meenakshi's ears. Just before the flame, she could tell Mata that way. Then Soma came with a quiet voice. You are fulfilling Mata's wishes. What more you want? Takes time, everything. I don't understand why Mata wanted me to serve her, she told again. Yes, just because some negativity is there in her. To remove that negativity, you have to serve Kaikeyi Mata. So Mata wanted us to free her negativity from her. Only love can heal her. Her servant has been vanished, and nobody else in the palace would like to do anything to her because they're all in anger mood. She will start if someone does not care for her. I'm happy, Meenakshi. You are almost coming near to her.
Sarojini ma'am,
Yes.
I need 15 minutes for the session. It is 9:45.
Right,
Need to
madam.
announce something.
Thank you, madam.
You want to
So-
continue? Please?
Whichever way you say, madam.
Yeah, it is 9:45. Because 10
Okay,
o'clock.
we have to start that session. We will close the here, madam. Okay, thank you. Yes. I got a golden opportunity to discuss few incidents of Sitainam with you all. The opportunity is given by the grandmasters Ekathva Gudakesha platform. I'm very thankful to all the gurus and our parents. At the same time, the organizing committee members, Dr. Manjuani Madam, Shri Abhijit Ji, Sharanamma, and then to the scripture, and to all the participants, friends, and this technology and time and to that knowledge. Thank you, thank you.